Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yenching, you are to enforce the Cloudlands military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it, General!
You always make the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange? That is your enemy. I understand you even better than your own allies.
Ulay.
This rage, I remember the taste. I know that it was the victory that it thirsted for. The hunt itself. Isn't that right, Fei Xiao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Jiao Zhou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Odd General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners. I'm sure that the people in the Xianzhou have shown you these familiar scenes countless times. But they only showed you what they wanted you to see. They have you fight to save the weak. But what they never told you is that all the pretenses of kindness and compassion are stripped away. This is how the universe is meant to be. When the Xianzhou is weak, they play the victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their avenger and have you fight in the name of justice. I found it. This is your shadow of doubt.
So-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Huleg.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. You have betrayed the alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation! You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianzhou. This is your fear.
You wait to instill terror within me. all of this is nothing but a phantom!
You have returned to the finish. It's time to return to the pack face shell. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the poison, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice. You devoured the crimson. You are worthy to become the poison's warhead.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I'd be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the poison to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the poison. They would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Poison like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths. And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon my return, at the mercy of others. This is a fate that I will never accept. For those who are truly strong, Foxy and Porson are no more than labels. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path. I will create that path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Porson on to you. Former Porson war slave and future Foxian ruler. Your hero, Jojo, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your rage. I told him before that the only way to save you lay in my hands. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage. Your doubt will be swept from your mind like dust, and your fear will naturally disappear.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
That's right. We all are so similar after all. We both monsters that were born for war, and die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Foxy and Porson are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these truths, and the Porson will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Shenzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Shenzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time. in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly! We can do it! We can escape! Nirgal, run with me!
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Luck's arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skyboat that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. And the gods who never bleed will cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals. We have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a greater wilderness for Boris and Jerome. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. Then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a shell.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Tears of blood. All living creatures have howled. I once was and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Fei Xiao! Disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule! A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar set and foxy. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
Never hesitate!
Not one. There's more to life than drawing breath. All things are as one.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep is not the dead will return! Receive divinity.
Support received.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Joining the battle. Time to pay.
Like fireflies, I will fight them until everything burns to ashes! Let's fight! Fight you!
Make your move!
Pay attention.
Not one to your life will be stolen. And you shall live forever!
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return!
Wants to devour. It will first have to beg for my mercy! Too slow.
You'll do.
Not one to
I swear to be the arrowhead.
always on. Forever triumphant! Inevitable!
Time to settle your accounts.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Always on. Forever triumphant! Inevitable!
This lives to fight! Fight you! Every petal in life will be swept away by the wind of time.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Support received.
That won't do.
Eternal sleep is not the dead.
Will return!
That which is seized must be repaid.
Pay attention.
Pity, you chose the wrong end.
Like firefly, I fight until everything burns to ashes!
I swear to be the arrow. Always on. Forever triumphant! Inner peace! Heed my commands! That won't do.
Fight! Fight!
Eternal sleep is not the dead.
Will return!
That which is seized must be repaid.
Will be swept away by the wind of time. Pay attention.
Never hesitate! That won't do.
Eternal melody.
Allow me to see.
Have your fangs and claws. I swear to you. Always on. Forever triumphant!
You hold some agate.
That won't do.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Support received.
Eternal sleep is not the dead.
Will return!
That which is seized must be repaid.
Every petal in life will be swept away by the wind of time.
Make your move, Kool-Aid.
Pay attention.
That won't do.
Joining the battle. Executing attack.
Like fire, I will fight until everything
chose the wrong...
Have your fangs and claws sold? Down. Never hesitate!
Not one. Firefly.
I swear to be the arrow.
Always flying. Forever triumphant! Our little hunting game ends here.
I swear to you.
Mighty light of the heavens, wolf in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one.
My only enemy has always been myself.